Determining whether someone is the right man for you is a deeply personal and subjective decision. It involves assessing compatibility, values, communication, emotional connection, and mutual respect. While there's no single formula for finding the right person, here are some key factors to consider. First, shared values and goals. Why this matters. Shared values and goals are the foundation of a strong relationship. If you and your partner prioritize similar things, such as family, career, lifestyle, or spiritual beliefs, you're more likely to grow together harmoniously. Key takeaways. Core values alignment. Core values include honesty, integrity, kindness, ambition, and loyalty. For example, if one person values honesty above all else, while the other prioritizes ambition at any cost, this mismatch could lead to conflict. Long-term vision. Discuss where you see yourselves in 5 or 10 years. Do your visions align? For instance, if one person dreams of starting a family soon, while the other wants to focus on career advancement, this could create tension. Future milestones. Agree on major life events like marriage, children, or career paths. Misaligned expectations can lead to frustration and resentment. Action steps. Have open conversations, schedule regular discussions about your goals and values. Ask questions like, what are your top 3 priorities in life? How do you envision our future together? Do we agree on major life decisions like children, career, or relocation? Evaluate alignment. After discussing, assess whether your answers align. If there are significant discrepancies, consider how you might bridge those gaps. Red flags. Significant value mismatches. For example, one person values independence highly, while the other seeks constant companionship. Lack of agreement on future plans. If one person wants to travel extensively while the other desires stability, this could create ongoing tension. Second, emotional compatibility. Why this matters. Emotional compatibility means being able to connect on a deep level, share feelings openly, and support each other through challenges. Emotional compatibility fosters intimacy and trust. Key takeaways. Open communication. Does he listen actively and respond empathetically? Can he express his emotions clearly? Active listening involves paying full attention, acknowledging feelings, and responding thoughtfully. Vulnerability. Does he allow himself to be vulnerable with you? Emotional intimacy requires both partners to open up about fears, hopes, and dreams. Vulnerability builds trust and strengthens the bond. Conflict resolution. How does he handle disagreements? Healthy conflict resolution involves compromise, understanding, and mutual respect. Avoidance or escalation of conflict signals potential issues. Action steps. Practice active listening. During conversations, focus fully on what he's saying without interrupting. Paraphrase his words to ensure understanding. Encourage vulnerability. Share your feelings first to model openness. Then invite him to share his thoughts and emotions. Role-play conflict scenarios. Practice resolving hypothetical disagreements to see how he handles conflict. Look for signs of defensiveness, dismissal, or willingness to find common ground. Red flags. Avoidance of emotional topics. If he consistently avoids discussing feelings or shuts down during emotional conversations, this could indicate emotional immaturity. Escalation of conflicts. If disagreements turn into personal attacks or escalate into yelling, this suggests poor conflict resolution skills. Dismissing emotions. If he minimizes or ignores your feelings, this indicates a lack of emotional awareness. Third, mutual respect. Why this matters. Mutual respect is essential for any healthy relationship. It means valuing each other's opinions, boundaries, and individuality. Key takeaways. Boundaries. Does he respect your personal space, time, and autonomy? Healthy relationships require both partners to honor each other's boundaries. Boundaries ensure that neither person feels smothered or neglected. Equality. Are you treated as an equal partner? Does he value your input and decisions equally? Equality fosters trust and mutual support. Kindness. Does he treat you with kindness, even in stressful situations? Healthy relationships should leave both partners feeling good about themselves. Action steps. Set clear boundaries. Communicate your boundaries early in the relationship. For example, I need some alone time after work to decompress. See how he responds. Discuss decision-making. Talk about how decisions are made in the relationship. Are both voices heard equally? Do compromises occur naturally? Observe behavior. Pay attention to how he treats you during busy or stressful times. Kindness during tough moments is a strong indicator of respect. Red flags. Disrespectful behavior, belittling comments, dismissiveness, or ignoring your needs signal disrespect. Controlling tendencies. If he tries to dictate your choices or isolate you from friends and family, this indicates controlling behavior. Unilateral decisions. If he makes major decisions without consulting you, this suggests a lack of respect for your input. Fourth. Chemistry and attraction. Why this matters. Chemistry and attraction play a significant role in the initial stages of a relationship. Physical attraction can deepen emotional bonds, but it must be accompanied by intellectual and emotional compatibility. Key takeaways. Physical attraction. Do you feel physically attracted to him? Physical chemistry is important but not sufficient on its own. It should complement emotional and intellectual connections. Intellectual connection. Do you enjoy conversations with him? Can you talk about anything and everything without getting bored? Intellectual compatibility fosters deeper engagement. Energy level. Do you feel energized and uplifted around him? Healthy relationships should leave you feeling good about yourself. Negative energy or emotional exhaustion is a warning sign. Action steps. Assess physical attraction. Pay attention to your physical response when you're around him. Does he make you feel comfortable and attracted? Test intellectual compatibility. Engage in deep conversations about topics you care about. Do you find the discussion stimulating and enjoyable? Notice energy levels. After spending time together, do you feel refreshed and energized, or drained and tired? Healthy relationships should leave you feeling positive. Red flags. Lack of physical attraction. If you don't feel physically drawn to him, this could indicate a mismatch. Boredom during conversations. If you find yourself zoning out during talks or avoiding discussions, this suggests intellectual incompatibility. Feeling drained. If you consistently feel emotionally or physically exhausted after spending time together, this could indicate unhealthy dynamics. Fifth. Trust and integrity. Why this matters. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. It involves reliability, honesty, and transparency. Key takeaways. Honesty. Does he communicate openly and honestly? Lies or half-truths erode trust over time. Honesty builds a foundation of reliability. Reliability. Is he dependable? Does he follow through on promises and commitments? Reliability ensures that both partners feel secure. Transparency. Does he share important information with you willingly? Secrets or hidden agendas are red flags. Action steps. Check for honesty. Observe whether he shares information truthfully, even when it's uncomfortable. For example, if he mentions past relationships, does he do so openly? Test reliability. Give him small tasks or requests to fulfill. See if he follows through consistently. Reliability builds trust over time. Look for transparency. Pay attention to how he handles sensitive topics. Does he share openly, or does he hide information? Red flags. Dishonesty or lying. Even small lies can erode trust. If he frequently stretches the truth, this is a major red flag. Flakiness. If he cancels plans often or fails to follow through on commitments, this suggests unreliability. Secretive behavior. if he avoids sharing certain details or hides information, this indicates a lack of transparency. Sixth, supportive nature. Why this matters. A good partner supports your growth and happiness. They celebrate your successes and help you navigate challenges. Key takeaways. Encouragement. Does he encourage your ambitions and passions? Does he support you during tough times? Supportive partners lift you up and help you thrive. Empathy. Does he understand and validate your emotions? A supportive partner acknowledges your feelings without judgment. Collaboration. Do you feel like a team working toward shared goals? Supportive partners collaborate rather than compete. Action steps. Observe his reactions. When you share good news, does he celebrate with you? When you face challenges, does he offer support or encouragement? Ask direct questions. Ask him directly how he supports his loved ones. Listen for examples of past actions that demonstrate care and assistance. Collaborate on goals. Work together on projects or goals to see how he handles teamwork. Does he contribute equally and respectfully? Red flags. Undermining confidence. If he diminishes your achievements or undermines your self-esteem, this indicates a lack of support. Dismissive behavior. If he brushes off your concerns or refuses to help during difficult times, this suggests a lack of empathy. Competitive attitude. If he competes with you rather than collaborates, this could create tension and undermine the relationship. Seventh, compatibility in daily life. Why this matters. Compatibility in everyday life ensures that you can coexist happily over the long term. This includes practical aspects like household responsibilities, finances, and lifestyle preferences. Key takeaways. Household dynamics. How does he handle chores, finances, and other household responsibilities? Do you both contribute equally? Equal contribution ensures fairness and reduces tension. Lifestyle preferences. Do your lifestyles match? For example, if one person loves adventure and spontaneity, while the other prefers routine, this could lead to friction. Financial habits. Do you share similar attitudes toward money? Misaligned financial values can cause stress and conflict. Action steps. Divide responsibilities. Discuss how household chores and bills will be divided. Ensure both parties feel fairly treated. Explore lifestyle preferences. Share your ideal lifestyle and ask about his. Compare notes to see if there are areas of overlap or conflict. Financial discussions. Have open conversations about money management. Discuss budgeting, saving, and spending habits to ensure alignment. Red flags. Unequal contributions. If one person does all the work while the other contributes little, this creates imbalance. Incompatible lifestyles. Significant differences in lifestyle preferences, such as introversion versus extroversion, can lead to frequent arguments. Financial irresponsibility. If he avoids discussing finances or engages in reckless spending, this could cause long-term strain. Eighth, emotional stability. Why this matters. An emotionally stable partner contributes to a peaceful and supportive relationship. They handle stress, anxiety, or past traumas constructively. Key takeaways. Stress management. How does he handle pressure or difficult situations? Does he stay calm or become reactive? Emotional stability ensures that he can manage stress without lashing out. Past traumas. Does he openly discuss past issues and show signs of healing? Partners who are still struggling with unresolved trauma may bring unresolved baggage into the relationship. Mental health awareness. Does he prioritize mental health and well-being? A partner who takes care of themselves is more likely to take care of you. Action steps. Observe stress responses. Notice how he handles stressful situations. Does he stay calm, or does he panic? Emotional stability is crucial for maintaining harmony. Discuss past issues. Ask about his past experiences and how he copes with them. Look for signs of healing and growth. Prioritize mental health. encourage discussions about mental health and well-being. A partner who values their own mental health is more likely to support yours. Red flags. Excessive emotional instability, frequent mood swings or emotional outbursts indicate instability. Avoidance of past issues. If he refuses to discuss past traumas or unresolved issues, this suggests avoidance rather than healing. Neglect of mental health. If he dismisses mental health concerns or refuses to seek help, this indicates a lack of awareness or responsibility. 9th. Love language. Why this matters. Everyone expresses and receives love differently. Understanding your partner's love language ensures you meet each other's emotional needs. Key takeaways. Love language types. The 5 love languages are: words of affirmation, appreciation through verbal praise. Acts of service, showing love through actions like helping with chores. Receiving gifts, expressing love through thoughtful gifts. Quality time, spending meaningful time together. Physical touch, demonstrating affection through touch. Identify his language, ask him directly about his love language. You can also take the Gary Chapman Love Languages quiz together to gain insight. Action steps. Take the quiz together, complete the quiz independently and compare results. Discuss how you both express and receive love. Adapt your actions, tailor your expressions of love to fit his love language. For example, if his love language is acts of service, surprise him with thoughtful gestures like cooking dinner or cleaning the house. Communicate needs, share your own love language with him. Encourage him to adapt his actions to better meet your needs. Red flags. Ignoring your love language. If he consistently neglects your primary love language, this indicates a lack of awareness or effort. Mismatched expectations. If your love languages don't align well, this could lead to misunderstandings unless you actively communicate and adapt. 10th. Gut feeling. Why this matters. Sometimes, your intuition is your best guide. If something feels off or too good to be true, pay attention to those instincts. Key takeaways. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, don't ignore it. Red flags may not always be obvious but can manifest as discomfort or unease. Long-term intuition. Over time, you'll develop a sense of whether this person feels like the one. Trust your gut, but also balance it with rational assessment. Action steps. Pay attention to warning signs. If you notice persistent red flags, such as dishonesty or lack of respect, trust your instincts and address the issue. Evaluate over time. Relationships evolve, so reassess periodically. If doubts persist despite efforts to resolve issues, consider whether the relationship aligns with your long-term goals. Balance intuition with logic. While gut feelings are important, ensure they're backed by rational evaluation. Combine intuition with concrete evidence to make informed decisions. Final thoughts. If a man is ready to change for you and accepts your interests and your demands to him, realizing that a woman is always morally purer than a man. If a man is ready to tolerate all the emotions of his woman, both positive and negative, as well as the way she looks, walks, talks, including silly things. He likes putting up with you because he realizes that you have far more virtues than flaws. And everyone has flaws. And even if you said something stupid, a loving and strong man will only smile at it and say, "Cool. So what? That's my favorite woman." Finding the right man requires a combination of shared values, emotional compatibility, mutual respect, and practical consistency. By carefully evaluating all of these factors, you'll be able to determine if he's the right partner for you. Trust your intuition, but also rely on clear communication and mutual effort. Remember, the right relationship should leave you feeling fulfilled, respected, and inspired to grow together.